Rangers, my name is Nash and welcome back to Translation Wars. Today we're kind of doing something else. We're testing out one thing, and that would be, what is it like with a low-level account to do raids? One reason, I can't exactly do raids on my main account because that's also still broken. There's an image of what you actually see in that account. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they broke it, but I guess it's gonna be the case. And in this one, yeah, Scorpiona does so little damage that she's only gonna be used for the first node, and that's only ever what she's worth using for. And then proceeds to still get hit by that. But still, everything's level 1 here, mostly. And technically that is what happens in the end anyway. But in this case, what is it like for a low-level account to instantly enter raid? For those that have already been playing for a long time. In fact, I'm gonna say one thing. Today's recording is not gonna take as long as yesterday's. Which is very stupid. The fact that it isn't. For the reason that it's not gonna be online, so I'm not gonna have to suffer with those weird failing to connect issues that anyway has yet to fix. But maybe some matches might last a little longer. Though I might be cut short with the limited roster this account has, and yeah. Maybe it'll even be totaled by the boss themselves, but who says that won't exactly happen, and who says it will happen? In this case, I still have time 3 damage for all defender heroes, though I don't have a block right now, but let's see. Shield Slam! Though bots do actually dodge those things, so I guess that's one thing to have to deal with. Still, Shield Slam, you'll be going to the air. Now, the one thing is, just like before, like every other raid, you don't even need anyone leveled up for the first 4 nodes. Probably. You just need the characters. These ones are level 2, but they have no talents, and you can tell by the health that there's literally nothing. Though, then again, you can obviously use assists and everything else to boost it, and I don't have to be even part of that, what is it again? The class. I don't even have to be part of the class because I still provide the talent buffs. And those matter a whole lot more than just, well, kind of the damage they do, since the leader is the one you want to buff. So in this case, everything will still do a lot of damage, everything will still do little damage. And then supers, as long as they're not only super damage, they'll still do the usual amount of damage. So yeah, I won't run out of assists, however I might run out of leaders if I need a little too many for what I need to get through. Well, that being said, at least you somewhat fill the talent gap by getting the buffs. That's one thing. However, it's not as much. It still gives you some health, it gives you some damage. But will it truly help? That's the question. Turbo kick and strike it down. Now in this case, it's just another bot that is a little bit of a weird combination. Even though it has a defense. Multiple of them. And I've got way too many blocks. But at least it's strike spamming. At least it's trying to strike spam. But then again, blaster mode right here. And now let's see about maybe using a... Yep, okay, fine. I can just kick here. And you're out. Now, if I remember correctly, I did say a while ago that there is a thing. As long as you have challenge level, you can actually deal with the first boss. So, I think that should still hold true. I did 50,000 within a short amount of time, so... And I have quite a bit more health because of the talents. So, in this case, I would think, yes, you only need challenge level. Because these are actually a little lower than it, as you can tell from Black Dragon's level. And Danny is 1 level over. Actually, okay, challenge level with talents, technically. But when it comes to offline, or not, why the hell, auto level or thrusters, I think it will technically need to be more. But then again, by the looks of it, I need to actually use, well, you know, the damaging attacks, like Axe Flare or Wild Kick combo, because Bison Charge does not do any damage. It barely does any. Well, that's Bunny Barrage. Let's try Bison Charge right here. And Axe Flare, you're still in range. And here's a Wild Kick combo, because this seems to combo. Now, I can still just avoid these things. Block here, Wild Kick combo once again. And Bison Charge, because it's gonna help. And there. As you can tell, it is working, which supposedly means if you have 3 challenge level teams, maybe by the time you reach the 3rd boss, you can at least boost with crystals and one boost to the What is it again? Damage. What's the damage node? However, that's still the question. Do I actually have enough characters to be able to reach there? Like I said, there's only a decently built roster at the moment. It's the question of whether or not there is enough. By the end, or when I actually ran out of characters, I can show where it ended up on the thing. Or on the... What is it? Okay, I went on the map to show how many characters we're even able to get through. Because these are all defenders, but is there enough for... Okay, a level 8 account to get through. And right now, it still looks like it's able to deal... These are still no talents. These leaders still have no talents. They're just level 8 because it's a common, and level 7 because it's a common. So in this case, you can still grab quite a few resources, it seems. And I'm getting triple breakers. So that's a lot of damage. Though there is one thing. I should have used Guile earlier, right after Scorpino, because I don't think it's going to do enough damage here. So what I need to do, though, is spam the middle slot until I get the block there, and then spam my first slot. That's why I can just actually deal a lot of damage. Because, you know, he can't exactly do much. And that's kind of where he falls in damage, and overall damage, actually. Yeah, okay. This is... Come on. This is a defender, and I'm not getting it. You serious right now? I just would like a block in the middle slot. There we go, but yeah, now maybe I can get rid of the node if I'm able to deal with it well enough. Doesn't matter. Okay, Sonic Boom, and here's a Bullet Revolver. Another one. Activate this, just because it's to help recover the energy already. Take Sonic Boom, and do it again. Now, this time you can see someone is catching up. Then I do another Bullet Revolver, and another one. Yeah, the damaging slot is the first slot, so that's the only way you're gonna really deal anything here. Especially with it being cheap enough, putting the block in the middle slot, lining it up perfectly. Looks to actually be what you need to do if you want to deal a quick bit of damage with this character. So far I can say it seems like you just need characters. So far levels don't seem to matter unless you're fighting the boss. But in the end you do still have one leader at least leveled up. So you still have that completed. Press air combo. I'm going to put the block in my first slot just like I did for Guile, because the middle slot for Billy is the damaging one. It's the question of whether or not I can even. Because once again, this entire thing is literally just defenders. So I really question whether or not they actually want to be defenders. Well, here's a vaulting launch. Power bolt, whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can actually do that. You will need the defense at all times, it seems. Because I think Jason might end up killing Billy if that's the case. Yeah, there's the karate kick. You can actually hear the cards being used for some reason. Okay, then. Well, I can say one thing. I'm almost out of defender assists. Even though it doesn't matter, because, like I said, those don't actually need to be the ones to deal damage. However, it's the fact that I think it's more like... What's the thing I'm looking for? Sometimes they can be used to actually deal damage and combo to help with it. Even though, yes, the talents are what mainly matter most, but in this case, maybe it's a little bit of a problem. But then again, like I said, the leader's going to be the one dealing most of the damage. So it is and isn't a problem. Anyway, Surfer Kick. And now I should be able to finish off with a secret combo. Yep, it worked. So far I can say we've only wasted one energy, and it was mostly because there was no defense for Billy. In the end, it looks like we at least can use something else. Some leaders just have naturally stronger attacks, so that's one thing. Even though this is also, once again, a common. But it seems Cassie actually has a way to deal damage. Especially with her middle slot being at level 8 only, with no talents from the assists either, and deals about 8,000. And especially since she has a dedicated first slot of strikes, and actually runs around with a block, she can do other things. And this is not a defender, so you can tell how little damage that did. Now, let's see, can I maybe get... There we go. It's still a theory whether or not the taunting the bot actually causes them to use a card. Kind of is and isn't, but I guess maybe it is. It's still making you think that the bot is thinking you actually press a button and then it'll just use something instantly. Like normally if you instantly press a strike, maybe they'll instantly block. Now maybe when you hit a taunt, they'll press another card. But in this case, I press the same thing at the same time as me. Anyway, not happening, and they even blocked. I guess I could probably just go with it. Nope. Okay, fine. No, they interrupted. That's the one thing. They can't just simply spam cards, though. That's one thing they end up doing. Spinning combo, and finish off with a Turbo Windfire. Now, here's the problem. We've got 2 nodes we need to double damage. However, we don't have enough teams for that. The next thing you know, you need to use a Megazord to grab the first one, because you still need to build up on damage for the other 2. Which is actually kind of the point. At the same time, you want to use the raids itself to boost your damage. In this case, I don't have much. However, actually, I do have a lot of strike damage. Or, specifically for this Megazord, I only leveled up Rushing Double and Jumping Thrust. Or specifically, only the Tyrannosaurus piece. So in that case, I at least do a lot of strike damage, but not much breaker damage. Even though Tail Lightning Blast still does a lot, but that's mostly because it's already way stronger than Rushing Double in the sense of actually dealing damage. Well, I can say one thing, this is the only way. I don't think we're gonna get through this unless I try and go level up a character to at least challenge level. And yeah, there's already a block in my middle slot, I don't know why I pressed that. But anyway, I've got these 2 assists because they look to be the only ones that have a decent amount of talents on them. Though I accidentally used one of them earlier. I should not have used Zack Assist, or Movie Zack Assist to be specific, to fight the first boss node, because he actually had more talents than Putty. So I should have used it there, so the combination was bad, was just horrible. Now, it's just a question of whether or not I can deal enough damage. Spinning Axe right here, and that's a block in the middle slot. Good, there was a crit. However, I am noticing one thing. I think I might be falling behind in some damage. But let's see. Cosmic Cannon Blast! No. I think I might be able to do this just in time. Maybe I can. If I keep spamming the middle slot and they keep failing to use cards, I think I can. Spinning combo, and nope. Okay, breaking kick, because I want to get the energy to start recovering as soon as possible. Dodge this one. Spinning axe, don't use a block. And breaking kick. I still got 200,000 to go. 30 seconds left. If I can get a lucky crit, I could speed this up. Or at least just manage to spam the middle slot enough, because it does so much. Can you please not strike? Don't strike! Don't strike! And it dodged. Okay then. Spinning axe. Why do you have to be smart at the last seconds? Why is this always the case? Okay. Remove this. Yeah, okay. Fine. Can't even hit them. Well then, yeah, this was one extra energy needed, so it was definitely a failed attempt to get through this one. I've still got 100,000 health to deal with. I don't know if this character is strong enough, but it might not be. Bighorn, and hammer time. Only reason is, mainly that I'm using this one, is because of the fact that the breakers are strong enough. Or at least decently strong enough the way I can actually... It doesn't matter how much health it has, it'll at least do enough. But that's the problem, it's the fact that I can't use them for another one. So then again, I've also got barely any health, so... I will also have one issue, and that is actually surviving. Yeah. Well, Bighorn here. And here's a Ram Rush. Now I need to keep landing in the middle slots if I can. There we go. Hammer time. Launch. And get back to the corner. By the looks of the HP to how much damage I'm actually doing, this is also going to be a problem with it just blocking the attacks. Or using a strike. That's in range. Okay then. Ram Rush. Stop just using the cards perfectly like this. You're supposed to be a bot and yet it has to do this. Come on. And it didn't even have defense in the first place. Okay. Hammer time. Why? What is this? Why? Do it again, and you heard when they used the card. Well, when it's so little health left, you can actually use something that is not in the main defenders. In this case, Moving Kimberly can still deal quite a bit of damage. compared to the others. Well, Vortex Launch here, and Rapid Fury. This will at least not do much. You mostly need the middle slot. You mostly need the middle slot for this one. And dodging the attacks at the same time. Even though, yeah, she can still do 30,000 health of worth of damage. She can just do damage. That's even at level 1, and, or rather with no talents, at least still have to do something. But unless it decides it's gonna guard. Unless it guards against it, then I'm gonna be knocked out instantly. Because I don't have a block. Charging kick? Nope. That's once again at the same time I pressed it, so I still see that as a problem. And charging kick. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Might be an issue. Or is it? Is it actually going to be one? Launch them. I just need to land one more middle slot and then it'll be good. That's the block. Remove this. Charging kick. And there we go. Well, at least it was able to be dealt with after using 3 energy. Well, I can say one thing. At least we got through the node. Now we're on the last 4 before we go to fight the actual one problem boss. Because we don't have an easy way of getting double damage again. Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna go to all the Megazords. Those ones, I guess, maybe I can, maybe I don't need to. In this case, it's just, do you have a Megazord leveled up or not? And I don't think I have enough warriors to help boost it again. So there's the problem. Starstruck, and you're gonna just getting it stunned again. Some characters. This one does not have any talents from what I remember. I have not leveled up anything of his. But maybe I did, because his health seems a little high. But then again, that could just be because of the assist. Anyway. Wow. Now this is what's gonna happen, huh? Okay, yeah, I think he might have talents. Well, there is one thing. At least it looks like I might have enough characters to get through. However, it's still... Actually, I don't think he actually had any talents. It's more like the boost from the boss node might have been a decent one. A good one to where it can actually help increase damage against these ones. With a bit of health increased along with the fact that now more damage. But a ninja and Katana Triple Strike. Though then again, DJ could just have a decent actual base stats for his middle slots. Though then again he's attacked at about... Okay, let's see. Normally it says ×3, so in that case he would have done 3,000. Without the defender bonus. Seriously. This is what's gonna happen with each bot. Come on. There we go. I'm still thinking it might actually be a thing that works in raids for some reason. Nope, and I... Okay, then. And that's another breaker. I'm not even running... And now you use a strike. Okay, Burning Ninja. And now I at least have a... I have a block. Not happening. I can run in. Deceptive Dash. That doesn't even work. Just my question is, why's the bot the one assist spamming? And of course, do you dash away? No, you don't. Yep, 4 nodes to go. And I'm not doing the Megazords because I'm going to have to use it to double my damage for the boss if I ever want to get through. This just actually means one thing. You don't have to complete in a single setting to get through this stuff. But if you want to get if you want to just attempt to do that, you can. There's the fact that you actually should be able to. Well, I haven't been using talents for most of these. Just the ones that actually have a lot of health. But in the end, you just boost your damage with every single node you actually defeat. Though you just need to make sure your team is still correct, because if you don't have a block, the AI will assist spam you. And like the last one, or Zed, the AI will assist spam you. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess it'll be a thing. Not good. That's a little too much. A little too much damage. AI, not happening. And here's a stretchy windup. And that didn't really finish off, but I can still poke. Now this will tend to be one of the easiest duo that'll appear, because Magna has high base damage. So if anything, this should be easy to deal with a decent amount of damage. Especially since he actually has a few combos that can deal quite a lot at the same time, still setting up his slots the way what he needs. And yeah, Zika's Vengeance being the most powerful attack he has, or the one that hits the hardest. Tailend's not going to be the easiest to land, but it'll still reward you for landing it. So yeah, and then he also still has this combo at least. So in this case, Alpha's match, I think might have been a little hard to deal with. But this one, I would say, should be a whole lot easier. Especially since I can still dodge with invincibility in case I have to. With Valiant Combo being one of the reasons. Now, there we go. Even though the Tail Layer Breaker would counter that anyway. Still, now they're going to use a strike. And here's a Valiant Combo. And this should be enough because, like I said, he has enough base damage to where it doesn't matter that he needs talents for 84,000. Now, this is Tail my strongest sword, and it's not even, it's half of this thing's power. But the whole point of it is to actually, you know, deal double damage. And I've got Silence Defense so that, just in case, I do have the ability to silence the, well, you're not gonna get to block. And double damage is a decent amount of damage. Whirlwind. Okay, I'm not allowed to be hit. I'm not allowed to be hit. Not great. Not great. There's... And... Did that break the AI? Please say it did. Megazord is known to have the AI break quite a lot. I think it did. 100%? I think it did. So that works. Now to just go through this quickly with a bunch of line surges into... well, the punch. So, Thunder Blow right here. There's the crit. That's what mattered. But now I can use energy regeneration. So that's good. And Thunder Blow right here. Into another one. Line Surge. And another Thunder Blow. There. Lots of damage already caught up. That's the whole point of running that one. So let's just say I think we got successful here. Because of the fact that, well, it was done. We managed to acquire the other double damage node that was needed to defeat the second boss. You do not have to do Megazords now, though. And now for the true boss. They don't have a defense, and neither do I, so... let's see about the damage, though. There we go. Double damage, or quadruple damage, technically. And Goldar is already doing a lot of damage himself with his own base damage. So Goldar Stomp! 100,000. I've got about a decent amount of health, and I can still interrupt. You don't want to take too much damage. However, excuse me, that should not have... I really like to know how that was dodged. Okay, Mighty Punch. There we go. That's the only way I'm gonna get them to use the cards they want to counter. Here's another Goldar Stomp. I'm getting quite lucky with these blocks, I can say that much. Goldar Slash. Nope. Didn't manage to interrupt. They do decent damage back to me. But still, at least... yeah, okay. Never mind, they actually do too much damage. Well, these have a block now. So let's try this again. There we go. I just need them. I need it back. If they catch up in damage, then that's the problem. Okay, good. They are cancelled. Here's a Mighty Punch. There we go. Now I have a block. Don't have a block. I mean, I have a strike. So I can at least catch them, but don't ruin this. Don't just strike spam now. There we go. I need an RJ to happen. There we go. I have a block. Can you please use a strike? Here's Mighty Punch. Nope, that's even better, and that was a crit. Let's just say that was another thing. I've got Trini Assist, which is actually boosting my damage quite a bit. So I think that might have almost been 200%. But there we go. We made it to the boss. The boss is in one single thing. And that's pressing charge. What the heck? Over here. There we go. Now, this is what had to be done. I can't just do these ones because 200,000. That's worth one boss. Or should I say a little weaker than one. But in this case, I'm not going to carry on the Megazords, even though you can at least do 2 of them. And if your other Megazords or your villain Megazords are strong enough, you can get through that too. Or the other way around, when it is, you can use the hero Megazords because this is just the usual event. 79,000 is the usual, it's 97. A little more, but it's still the usual for 6 million Zord. Anyway, this is pretty much what it's like for a low, decent level account to get through. Let's just quickly set up the last team that was used, because I think we might get to see what the talents were. In this case, it was kind of had to be very lucky with it. Especially since they were doing a little too much damage to where if they kept exchanging blows, it would not have ended well for Goldar. Okay, so where's the other one? That was Trini. Though I also had a little less health because of the way Trini actually works. Because she just lowers your health by a lot. Let's see. Crit damage 190%. Well, only a 4% chance, but that did actually matter. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to give it a like, comment if there's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And hit the notification bell up, miss anything, and you're going to score it in the description. There are memberships up, and you can receive all the recent thumbnails and have your name at the end of the video for all the recent videos, or in the future ones for the names. Anyway, I'll see you in the next Spanish video. Goodbye.